Hey, so welcome back to this channel. If you're new here, my name is Belinda Stranda. Thank you so much for all the love and support. Don't forget to please subscribe to this channel, turn on notifications so that anytime I upload a video, you will be the first person to be notified. And to my returning subscribers, to those people that share my videos and also educate I, you guys are the real MVP. Alright, lovelies, let's dive into today's video. I came across this video on my For You, and I thought to share with you guys where this veteran who actually voted for range bound for the third time is actually effing around and finding out. Like, he is all out crying about how he actually lost his job and he's actually handicapped and need a helping hand. I'm just going to roll the clip as well as some of other stitches that was able to put together. Please leave me your own thought in the comment section of what you think of this video, and please don't forget that we do not support any form of bullying and harassment. Alright, lovelies, let's dive into it.
This three-time voting Trump supporter, disabled veteran, and former employee of the IRS didn't think that Trump would come for him too, but he was just fired by Elon Musk and Donald Trump. Check this video out. And by the way, my name is Doug. I'm a Democrat congressional candidate in California's 3rd District, fighting hard against Donald Trump and Elon Musk and my local MAGA representative, Kpe.Ple. Please consider donating to my campaign. Link is in the profile. Check it out.
Includes a Monmouth veteran who says he didn't deserve this.
I just feel like I've just been swept up in a dustpan and thrown out.
James Diaz started his job at the IRS office in Galesburg last April. First as a tax advisory specialist, then a few months later as a fuel compliance officer, a move he took as a promotion with a pay raise.
This right here is my termination letter.
A week ago today, Diaz was fired, receiving a letter from the Federal Office of Personnel Management.
Here's where it comes. Taking into account your performance and in light of mission needs, the agency finds that your continued employment at this agency is not in the public interest.
Diaz is a combat veteran. He served in the Army during the first Gulf War. After working as a truck driver and in manufacturing factories, he got his college degree in 2020.
I am upset, mad, and just confused at how they could treat people who put their life on the line for the country, who put themselves in harm's way, can be treated like this.
He says his OMP letter implies he was underperforming, something he calls a lie.
This was my first boss's narrative on my performance.
Diaz showed us his performance reviews.
You consistently take steps to identify and avoid work delays. You attempt to use your time in an efficient manner, whether waiting on customers, researching, or other duties assigned. You keep yourself constantly busy with productive work. Absolutely directly contradicts what I've got in that OPM letter.
He took pride working for the federal government. Now, as he's left to find a new job, all he feels is frustration.
I voted for Trump, but I still support, a lot of his policies. But I don't necessarily support the method that he's implementing them. Like, to me, there's no thought behind it. It's just chop and roll, and then we'll fix it at the other end. A lot of us didn't deserve this.
Diaz is attending the State of the Union on Tuesday with Congressman Sorensen. For now, he plans to get his CDL to drive trucks again while he looks for another job.
Pissed off because that's what you voted for, but now that it's hurting you, like, oh my God, what am I going to do? We don't feel sorry for you one fucking bit. You deserve it. Because you voted for a fucking racist, bigoted, narcissistic piece of shit. That's what you voted for. Because somehow you thought you were an exception to the rule because you were voting for America. You were putting America first because you were getting rid of all the immigrants and the black people and the Asians and all the trans and gays that are hurting our kids. That's what you fucking voted for. And you thought you were a fucking exception to the rule because you were some fucking mediocre white man. That's literally what you voted for. So don't come around here fucking crying and complaining saying, oh my God, I lost my job, because that's what you voted for. Now it's affecting you. You guys learned through experience. So live through the experience to know that this is what you deserve. And don't go ahead and give me like, oh, you're just being so fucking mean to this man. Fuck you. I'm gonna throw the same fucking stones that all these fucking MAGA people have thrown at liberals and Democrats for years.
So in the latest phase, if we have fucked around and found out, Don, of course, is having his way with the veterans, and they're not liking it too much. But when you go back and you look at the polls or the statistics of how many veterans absolutely voted for this, we told y'all what was going to happen. He told y'all what he was going to do. He mistreated this population so badly during his first term. I really don't understand what it's going to take for people to really understand that you cannot drink the poison and expect other people to be harmed by it. Because this is the epitome of what this is. Because so many people just thought that they were not going to be affected. They knew. And that's the thing that gets on my nerves with this. Well, I thought, yeah, you thought that you were going to be able to help him harm others. And as long as, you know, you were the good noodle, you were okay. Now you're starting to see it affects you. And it's no longer your civic duty. Interesting. So I want you to know, as he is cutting provisional personnel, he is canceling contracts for research for veteran unaliving, opioid addiction, cancer. And as a daughter of a vet who absolutely passed away from cancer, undergoing that process while, you know, trying to help him navigate, you know, the many forms and all the things and, you know, trying to get the assistance that he needed and meeting other vets along this journey. Look at what y'all have done. Look at yourselves. Look at what you've done. And now it seems like everybody wants to study after the test is over when your ass should have been studying before. And you want somebody to feel sorry because, you know, you're losing jobs when he told you this is what was going to happen. Now, you also have the crisis line workers. They got fired via email. Some people didn't even know what was going on. They got hit with an email and was like, oh, you fired. You ain't got a job no more. That's like breaking up with somebody over text message. And people who are in probationary status, and I'm going to tell y'all something, comprehension is in the fucking trash right now. And I am tired of getting strikes from telling people that your comprehension level is in the fucking trash. Probationary period for permanent positions. When you have a big girl, big boy job, okay, you can have a permanent position, but be in a probationary period. That means that you are in a probation, you're in a trial run for that. I don't care how long if you switch departments, you're back in a probationary period, which means you have to work a certain amount of time, whatever your contract states, be it 3 months, 6 months, or a year, and to a permanent employee. Like, I don't understand how that is fucking up some of y'all, but I swear to God, it is whooping y'all asses in these comments. And I want other people to understand something, especially my fellow civilians. Please stop asking these military people to get out there and fight, talking about, oh, well, you took an oath. They took an oath while they're on active duty. Now, the oath to the Constitution, they absolutely should not have voted for that man. I will give you that part. But please stop asking these people to get out there and fight for free. They already don't get the good benefits. TRICARE sucks. Trust me, I know. Okay, yeah, that's another job. All right. I used to help military people sign up for their TRICARE benefits. Again, y'all, I've done a lot of things. Like, call me Lynn from Girlfriends, because baby, I done had some jobs. Okay. But absolutely understand it is deplorable for you to ask somebody to do some work because now you're scared of the decisions that you made and you need someone to throw that first rock to kick off the fight.
I've already appealed. I'm going to fight for my job back. I took an oath of office to fight for this administration. And although I don't agree what's happening or what's going on, please, I don't want to hear the negative stuff. I don't want to hear it. We're going through it right now. All us government, all us federal employees are going through it. So the negative stuff, it doesn't help. This sucks.
This is the perfect kind of example of a Trump supporter that I will not support and I will not meet halfway. Because this is someone who wants to skip the step of accountability. She voted for this man. She lost her job because she voted for this man. Yet she says she still supports this administration and wants to get her job back. She wants all of us to feel sorry for her that she lost her job. For all of us that said that this was going to happen, that warned her, to feel bad for her and skip the step of saying, hey, you did this. You're the cause of it. Now you have to deal with the consequences. No, she wants us all just to skip that part and just feel bad for her. She has not learned anything. She has not learned how her vote has caused her to lose her job, and she would rather have us feel bad for her than have us say to her, this is what you did, take some accountability, take some responsibility. She only speaks about how she's appealing for her job. Screw all the thousands of people that also lost their job right along with her, whether they voted for him or didn't vote for them. How is she fighting back for those people? This is the type of person that I say, you effed around and now you're finding out. And you deserve it. You deserve exactly what's happening to you. I don't know. What do you guys think? All my love.
So go watch the full video. I'm tagging the creator below who created that stitch. Definitely worth a look. Long story short, that is a Trump supporter, Trump voter, who is also a federal employee who now has no job because of the person that she voted for. And I just wanted to hit on this misconception that this young woman apparently has. She says, I took an oath to defend this administration. No, you didn't. No federal oath is specific to an administration. The oath that you took was to protect and defend the Constitution of the United States. That's your federal oath. The fact that and I'm sure she does, absolutely believes that she has sworn fealty to this administration is a fucking problem. And yeah, it's hard to feel sorry for that. Or, on the other hand, did she recently swear some new oath to the administration? Because I haven't heard about that. That would be an even bigger problem.
Now, let me make sure I'm hearing you correctly. You spent the last 2 years complaining about inflation and government waste. You took time off of work to fly to a rally. The right people on the right, they pay for those rallies,
yeah,
right?
and they complain about eggs. Why they doing it?
Yeah, y'all pay for. We don't do that. You went there and spent money on a hotel, probably bought a couple of MAGA hats, maybe a flag or two. I don't know what y'all do. And you sat in your premier Diamond Plus super section and complained about government overreach, cleaning up the system. And now that he's in office, you're upset that he's doing what he said he was. You were cheering? You took off from your government job to fly to a rally that you pay for. Don't you pay
Hell
for?
yeah,
People on the
rallies.
right pay for those rallies. To come out of your pocket to listen to this man do a YMCA dance. You know that's a gay anthem, right? And your husband's on disability. And you fly out there to complain about getting rid of your situation. For 2 years you did that. And now you want unity? Now it's set aside our differences and let's come together as Americans? Now that his disability is being compromised and you got fired from your job that you complained about. Now it's all kumbaya, we are the world. That must be horrible. How are you dealing with that? I sleep great at night. I'll probably sleep better knowing this. Good luck with that. You pull yourself up by them bootstraps.
Let's just actually roll this back. Let's actually roll this and think it through. So, for the very first time you voted for the Orange Man, and the way at which he treated your own department, your own people, was not something that is appealing. Then you voted for him for the second time, which he actually did same thing. And for the third time, which you had your own choice, which you were supposed to do things right. Let's just, take for instance, for the first time, he was still, it's a learning process, right? Then the second time that you voted, let's just see it as, oh, wow, this is not more a learning process. Like, he knows exactly what he's doing. So the third time that you voted for him, what should actually be the case this time around? What should be your excuses this time around? If it's not, if it does not have anything to do with rent, so you prefer him to just be there instead of, the other way around. Someone who do not care about you, your existence, or anything that has to do with you. But you keep on, doing the same thing over and over again, but you have everything in your hand to change your course, to change, the way at which things might actually go right for you. But because of maybe your personal reasons or what you feel that maybe the third time he's going to come around again, or he's going to do something different from the previous. Like seriously, when I see things like this, I keep asking myself, is it that people intentionally just want to like do things that we end up not even favoring them? How can you actually go against your own interest at this level? You already seen all of the handwriting written on the wall. You know the background of this person. This person is someone who have been there before and left. Like, oh my goodness. You saw all of the handwritings. You saw this person's background. You saw the way at which this person's. But you were just so carried away thinking that, oh, no matter what, this will not affect me. It will not, even if we knew deep inside of us that he is someone like this, he might consider the fact that we are all coming from the same, place. Even if it's going to be tough, it's going to be worse, it's not going to affect us. Is that the reason why you have to go for the third time? Even if you know that deep inside of you that no, things might be worse, or things might affect me, but you actually felt that it might not affect you directly. That's why I often say that a lot of people who voted is just crying out, crashing out, having emotional breakdown and meltdown because it's beginning to affect them personally. Let's just assume it's not affecting them. You think that they will all come out to spill? You know? Because it's now affecting them personally, one way or the other, they're all coming out to talk about how they regret their vote. But if it was to be the other way around, maybe you are not being affected, but other minority groups are being affected. It might actually be something that is worth it, right? A lot of MAGA, tears and all of that is as a result of disappointment. It's as a result of, oh, we never knew it might even reach us. It's as a result, because I posted a video 2 to 3 days ago, and they were actually talking about the abortion ban and every other thing, which actually targeted some demographic of people. So now that they actually find out that even if they made this specifically for these people, one way or the other, it will still come back to them. That is to say, if a finger is pointing at you, the other four is pointing right directly at you. So no matter what they want to do or any bill they want to pass, be it whatsoever, maybe mass deportation might not be there, but every other thing, lose of job, lose of financial aids and all of that, farmers complaining, losing their job and having bankrupts and all of that is going to affect you. Just yesterday, 2 days ago, someone was asking a question, does anyone not care about what is happening in Brooklyn? And the thing is that, why would they even care about people who do not really care about themselves? The thing that is happening in Nebraska, losing their farms and going bankrupt and all of that, but they are the ones that voted massive for this, and which enables people that were supposed to be helping out on this farm to get deported, right? And now the lady is all asking that you guys care about what is happening in Nebraska. What is happening in Nebraska? But Nebraska brought this upon themselves. The same thing applicable to this Vetren. The same thing applicable to this lady that lost her job. Seriously, you had all of the time. You had all of the. Is it like this man actually said he was going to do this, he was going to do that during his campaign. He actually spilled everything. To me, I think that he has done nothing wrong, because he actually said he was going to do things that he's doing right now. So if someone should blame someone should actually blame the people who allowed him to do what he promised that he was going to do. That is just how I see all of this whole scenario of Orange Man and Co. He said all of the things that he was going to do during, I don't know, maybe people were thinking that he was joking or he's just laughing or whatsoever. Let's just be real. He said that he was going to do all of the things that he's doing, that he set up. He talked about mass deportation. He talked about, you know, at least everybody knew about that. Coupled with the fact that so many other things that have to come afterwards. Anyway, love this one. Just leave me your own thought in the comment section of what you think of this video. And please do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying and harassment. We're just here for educational and informative purposes. So guys, please subscribe to this channel if you're
If you have watched up to this extent, thank you so much for all the love and support. Don't forget to please subscribe to this channel, share this video, leave a thought in the comment section, and I will see you lovelies when I upload the next one.